Hello everyone, my name is Amy Muraisu. Today I will presentation my assessment. Roland Barthes language as a social semiotic system. Who is Roland Barthes? Roland Barthes is one of the scientists who concentrates in the field of semiotic. Barthes in an entity from a denotative and connotative perspective. Next. What is semiotic? Semiotic is the study of how meaning is created through signs, symbols, and communication system. It's also known as semiology. Next. Denotative and connotative. Denotative meaning is understood as the meaning obtained from the object itself. Denotative meaning arises from a stage, a thing, by referring to one meaning which has been viewed as a conventional meaning. Next. For example, rose, a type of flower, home, a building of or place where someone lives. Heart, having or giving of head. Car, a vehicle used from transportation. Snake, a long, limbless reptile with no eyelids, a short tail, and a venomous bite. Blue, the property of being blue. Barack Obama, the person who goes by that name. Next. Connotative. Connotative meaning is related to the meaning obtained from assumptions outside the physical object itself. Connotative meaning allows more than one reference to a verb due to the background of the language user and the purpose of the language being used. For example, people who wear glasses can be interpreted denotatively and connotatively. In security, the meaning of this phenomenon is understood intersubjectively, namely, the meaning can be understood in various ways. Next, the myth concept. The concept of myth is a traditional story that tells the origin of nature, humans, and nations, and contains interpretation of life. Myth can also be interpreted as a separate story that contains symbols. For example, Greek myths tell legendary stories about ancient heroes, sages, and historical events. Myths and beliefs embedded in Indonesian society, especially regarding marriage. Next, how semiotics shape the way of thinking play an important role is semiotic that applies in film, television, politics, and social media. Semiotic in film. Semiotic can be used to analyze film, such as visualized religious messages. Color analysis in film can provide insight into the emotional subtext of the story. Next, semiotic in television. Semiotic can be used to analyze television advertisements such as advertising language that combines verbal and non-verbal signs. Semiotic in social media. Semiotics can be used to understand the hidden meaning of symbols in social media. Semiotic can also help understand how these symbols change their meaning over time and trend. Next, why understanding semiotic matters? Understanding semiotic is important because it helps us understand how people communicate, how culture influence us, and how to create effective communication. How semiotic help with communication. Understand messages. Semiotic help us understand how to ensure the internet meanings are understood. Unravel confusion. Semiotic can help us unravel confusion about messages. Develop effective communication. Semiotic can help and develop meaningful communication. Next, conclusion. The conclusion of Roland Barthes' semiotic is that semiotic science that studies how humans interpret science. Better semiotic also develops a science system consisting of denotation, connotation, and math. That's all my presentation today. Thank you and see you next time.